And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Monday, they'll go up against Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, that's one to watch for. The fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm really interested in how those teams match up this early in the season.
Now the starting group for the Houston Rockets. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred VanVleet out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, the duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. And it's DeRozan in at the three. It's that time of the year, everyone. Opening night for these two teams in this new NBA season.
And we've been waiting all summer, BA, to kick this thing off. So much excitement, so much hope, so much possibility. I'm sure both of these teams are going to come out with a lot of jitters and nervous energy, but we're going to settle in. We're going to see the highest level of play right in front of us. It's time for the NBA to get it started.
And that one's good. DeRozan.
Yeah, out of the corner, DeRozan finding the open space on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game, and if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Great work, Allie.
Get up to throw down. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
On the wing, Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
Well, Brent, in his short career, Keegan Murray has shown flashes of stardom.
Yeah, and I think, BA, coming in, the idea was that Keegan Murray is going to be a complimentary wing shooter, and he's shown that he can do just that. He's taking strides as a defender, but his ability to shoot the ball and have confidence this early in his career, that's impressive.
Here's the group of players who had the most steals in the league last season. Second is De'Aaron Fox.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
The Kings have gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. It's Monk on the wing. To the middle. Fox against VanVleet. Murray, a screen on VanVleet. Just 4 to shoot. Murray, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Thompson. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 6 points.
That first step is so dangerous with Amen. I mean, he was just gone.
Here's Fox. And he drops it in from the low post.
They're off. Looking like a well-oiled machine.
And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. They trail by 7. Monk grabs the miss. Sacramento has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Fox, that's good.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Şengün, no good. And it's the Kings ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Pass to Monk. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Houston. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Sacramento this season.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Grant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now. I wish more teams did that. So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
The Kings lead by 11. Here's Fox. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. 15 points in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Fox against Van Vliet. Picked by Smith. Oh, and Fox with the block.
So much of defense can be attributed to timing and instincts, and Fox showed them both there.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Smith right side. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Kings. He was dominant this quarter. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Kings here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. And it's DeRozan in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive board. Fox for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Rockets trail by 13. Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year, Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Kings have to get better defensively. Coach Mike Brown said for us, it's about 5 guys guarding the basketball. When the ball moves, all 5 guys should move. We have some pretty good individual defenders, but we're not relying on them to shut down the great players. Brian, it's a team effort.
Defense on a string, Allie. Thank you. Murray with it. Van Vliet covering. Pass to Fox from the arc. Fox, that smooth lefty shot.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
And Şengün gets it to go.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's Fox with a drive. They kick it out to Murray. Outside Monk. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
The one thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Here's Smith. Off with the layup.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Grant, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what an exciting player.
That he is, and just now entering the prime years of his career. We've seen him make great strides the last few years, and it's scary trying to think just how much he can still improve. Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Fox. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And he banks in the layup. Fox has got 10 points in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. Sabonis on top.
And this is someone who loves being aggressive on the glass. He proved it last season with how dominant he was collecting rebounds.
Shoots. And the basket by Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 now.
I mean, a smart shooter. I like watching Van Vliet measure the defense and stick them with the J.
Here's Fox. Basket's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on De'Aaron Fox.
And the defense is all over Van Vliet inside. But he sticks with it and wins a trip to the line for his efforts.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. But no wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And that's the shot Monk is looking for, and he drills it.
Thompson attacking. Pass to Şengün from outside the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. He's got 7.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Out to Sabonis. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Pass to Şengün. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Misses the layup. Down low. They kick it out to Murray. Stolen by Thompson. Şengün passes to Smith. Now here's Brooks. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Brooks. Van Vliet with it. He's covered by Fox. Van Vliet misses. It's Monk on the wing. And so it's the Sacramento Kings leading by 17 at the end of the period. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. More 2K action in just a moment.
You know, I see a lot of myself in De'Aaron Fox. Fastest guy in the league with the ball in his hands. Does his best work in a...
And now here's something that's... And that is going to do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Cam Whitmore out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green. Then it's Aaron Holiday. And it's Landale in at the 5. And you look at the Kings, Brett. They've had several name changes over the years of their franchise.
Yeah, before becoming the Sacramento Kings, they were the Rochester Royals, and then the Cincinnati Royals, and then the Kansas City Kings, and then all of a sudden, let's get to the West Coast, and here comes the state capital of Sacramento. It's not really affected the winning, though, has it?
Houston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or 2. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Here's Herter, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And it's hammered home by Green.
What hops from Green, going up high and taking it right to the hoop.
Here's Ellis. He's covered by Holiday. With the teardrop. And the layup is up and in. Ellis has got his first points of the night.
Defensively, They've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Ellis laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Ellis has got 4 points in the quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Landale. Sacramento grabs the miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Lynn. Now McDermott. Here's Ellis. 4 on the clock. It's hauled in by Landale. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Holiday surveying the floor. Takes it inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend, and now we have competition on both sides of the ball. That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And Landale gets it to go. Landale's got 4 points in the quarter. The Kings lead by 23. Going inside. Here's Ellis. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And Landale gets it to go.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Ellis, defended by Eason. Pass to Ellis. Boom! He jams it straight down.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
On the wing, Green. Off target from 3-point range.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Lynn. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Herter against Green. It's stolen by Green.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
Substituting on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter here. Monk, a screen on Thompson. Out to Fox. With 1 on the clock. Here it's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter.
And so it's Sacramento up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt, and it's Sabonis in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Got it.
They're roughing Murray up a little in there, but he's built to take punishment and can still deliver.
Here's Van Vliet. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Out to Sabonis. Knocks it down from distance. Sabonis has got his first 3 points of the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Şengün, a screen on Murray. A nice shot by Smith.
And this is why Jabari Smith went early in the draft. His ability to find shots and, of course, make them too.
To the wing on the left. Sabonis with a screen on Thompson. Fox finds Sabonis. Out to Fox. And he drives in from deep. And Sabonis the bucket on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Thompson, the putback. Sacramento grabs the miss. Sabonis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Şengün with a steal.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Continuing to expand his offensive game, Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Fox against Van Vliet. Şengün, a screen on Fox.
That screen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And Brett, you look at the greater parity around the league. One factor, rebuilding teams can't hoard cap space like they once did.
Yeah, BA, so much tougher for teams to absorb these huge contracts in exchange for picks. So now you've got to use that cap space from day one, jump on the guys that you think are going to propel your team, and hope for the best.
DeRozan passes to Monk. Kicks it to DeRozan. Counted from distance. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Sacramento.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
And Houston making a change here. Eason's checked in. And here's Sabonis outside. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists here tonight. Van Vliet against Fox. Out to Thompson. Oh, it's stolen by DeRozan. It's Monk on the wing. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
Eason, a screen on Fox. And the basket by Van Vliet.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Fox goes in. Sabonis outside. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this change.
The previous play is under review.
The coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Kings.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Picked by Sabonis. There's 42 seconds left in the game.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Well, Grant, the Kings, one of those up-and-coming teams that are knocking at the door.
Yeah, they have some stars, BA. They have some great role players, too. Part of their problem is they're in the Western Conference. It's so hard to just make the play-in tournament in that conference.
Fox with the ball. Checked by Brooks. Just 3 to shoot. Brooks against Sabonis. They kick it out to Murray. Offensive rebound. Takes a 3. No good. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort.
Is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a young team. If your roster is filled with veterans, you're looking at the bigger picture.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. To the paint, here's Okongwu.
Good awareness from Daniels there to read the floor and see the ready scorer.
Fox with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Murray right side. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he never stops working. Murray keeps the feet moving and just never out of control. Great play there inside.
Fox against Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
You know, these last few years, Stan, Atlanta has been outstanding on the offensive end. But boy, have they struggled on defense.
Yeah, and I just don't know if they can go to where they want to go unless they can just develop at least an average defense, and they haven't even been close to that.
And I know we've not seen a champion who is only one or the other. I mean, you've got to be a little bit of both, correct?
Yeah, Kevin, most of our champions, as you know, have been in the top 10 in both offensive and defensive rating.
And here's Young, following the three-pointer from De'Aaron Fox. Here's the teardrop. Young, no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
On the wing, Monk. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Monk outside. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Now, here is Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. A special move before the shot. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Here's Fox driving to the basket, and it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Young against Fox. Lets it go from deep. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sacramento leading by 3. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Here's Okongwu. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, spoke earlier with Mike Brown. Now, I asked him about trying to slow down Trae Young, and the coach said you have to get the ball out of his hands. He can hurt you with the pass and with his shot. I'm not going to be surprised if you see them blitzing and doubling him a good portion of the game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Young, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Young taking his time here. Johnson outside. Back to Young. Second shot opportunity. Johnson with a screen on Fox. And Young, here we go. Bucket is good.
Well, Young invites the contact. He's so good at finishing through the foul.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Sacramento's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, Fox has got great leaping ability, and he likes to get up off the ground there for the flush.
And here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Daniels.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
It's Fox with the drive.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a... And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Sacramento?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. In the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Young is out there with Daniels. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now, here's Fox. Last game he had 28 points. Fox a screen on Hunter. DeRozan passes to Monk. From deep. Buries the long-range jumper. Monk's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Fox against Young. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Wow, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson sets the screen for Young. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
Kings leading now by 5. Outside, Fox. Monk outside. Takes it inside. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
For the Sacramento Kings, GA, the expectations for this group have risen.
Well, it was about just making the playoffs for this franchise and breaking that drought. Now, Kevin, it's about advancing in the postseason. Just getting there isn't good enough.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Monk. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Anytime Monk gets room to shoot, especially inside, he's such a crafty guard who you want to see pulling the trigger from inside.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Looking to end his cold spell. 3-pointer, Daniels gets it to go from beyond the arc. Daniels has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. DA, thanks. Young, no good.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Fox from outside. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%. Young against Fox. Young Dishes to Okongwu. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game. Outside, Fox. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. Pass to Monk. 1:32 left now here in the second. Hey, Greg, one thing that the Kings have had work for them over the last few seasons is their depth.
And have made some shrewd moves to fill out their bench. Got great contributions from their 6 through 10 players. It's been a big part of their recent success.
You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Monk, no one around him, drills the three-pointer. Monk's got the lead up to 12 now for Sacramento. Young outside. Down low. Here's Okongwu. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Okongwu's now got 6 in the quarter. Monk against Young. Monk outside. Puts the move on. It's good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and get himself to the line.
Now, here is Young. He's got 7. Johnson the screen. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
And so Young nails them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Monk with the ball. 15 points in the game. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Got it off in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Sacramento Kings holding. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Welcome, everybody.
As a team, you love a night like this when the game feels simple. Pass, shoot, score, repeat.
Okay, so now let's... Thanks for spending half...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Malik Monk.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
They've got Kevin Huerter. Miles out there with Alex Len. Then it's Doug McDermott. And it's Ellis at the point. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Now here's McDermott. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter. And the Kings lead by 10. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen. The best three-point shooter, or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
Kings leading now by 10. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Lenka kicks to Ellis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. That's on Clint Capella.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
For Sacramento, they have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Got a piece of it, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Third is Bogdan Bogdanovich.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Bogdanovich with it. He's guarded by Ellis. Reza Shea sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, improving dialogue between players and officials is a priority. Commissioner Silver says, now with high-fidelity audio, we're all able to hear a lot of what's being said. Now we have to take into account the high-stress environment. But there has to be a two-way sense of respect. I feel it's an area where we can make progress. Kevin?
You know, the commissioner's always looking ahead and looking at every area, which is great for the game. And that one's good, Ellis. Ellis has got 8 points.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Capella. Matthews with it. Capella with a screen on Herter. Just 4 to shoot. Matthews passes to Capella. Len grabs the board.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
For 3, Ellis. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 12. There's 1:26 left in the third. Capella sets a screen for Bogdanovich. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Sacramento's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Herter kicks to McDermott. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McDermott's got the lead up to 14 now for the Kings. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stolen away. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Nance a screen on Herter. Bogdanovich dishes to Nance. And the shot is good. Nance has got his first bucket in this one.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Herter. Back to Ellis. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. That shot no good. Now Reza Shea. Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. And here it. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for Atlanta, in the post, it'll be Johnson and Okongwu. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. On the wing, Daniels, guarded by Fox. Here's Johnson. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Kings leading now by 10. Fox with it, and Young picks him up defensively. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And sometimes Fox just can't be contained. I mean, he plays with so much heart and passion and terrific scoring even when he gets bodied up.
The Hawks shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Fox against Young. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Over Fox. Young's shot is off.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Fox. It's stolen by DeRozan. Into the lane, and that one is good. And the Kings lead by 15. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Kings.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Monk outside. Pass to Sabonis. 5 on the clock. Murray for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. On the wing, Daniels. Monk defending. Here's Okongwu. Buries it down low.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Drives to the hoop. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Fox with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Fox goes in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
And Young kicks to Johnson. Johnson sets the screen for Young. Pass to Daniels. Young inside. Guarded by Fox. And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Young. Fox against Young. One for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And you gotta love that three-point stroke of Monk. I mean, he's got such a high arcing shot there. It gives it a good chance to go in from deep.
Here's Young. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Sacramento.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Young against Fox. Young pass to Johnson. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Well, if you're free in the pick and roll, Young will find you.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
The wide open look here for Fox. And he's good on the three ball. And the Kings lead by 17.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Fires from way outside. Misses the shot. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a... Thank you for that, David. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David...
Not to love about opening day, Grant. Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Hunter in at the 3.
Brooks not shy about firing away. I mean, it's important that he continues to make these jump shots he's taking.
Young against Smith. Here's Johnson. Pass to Young. The 3. Thompson pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Van Vliet misses. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Atlanta shooting their first free throw of the night. Here's Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Van Vliet. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Oh, and Johnson with a block. Atlanta shooting their second free throw attempt on the night. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Now here's Young. Over Van Vliet. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Smith outside. Outside for Brooks. Şengün, a screen on Johnson. 6 on the shot clock.
What a throwdown by Brooks there. Always looking to establish some force and dominance with his play.
Now let's send it over to Ali LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thank you for that, Ali. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Rockets trail by 5. Van Vliet outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Young.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the first quarter. Pass to Daniels. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
It's stolen by Okongwu. On the wing, Daniels. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And Houston making a change here. Green is checked in. Here's Thompson. No points so far. Green, a screen. Thompson attacking. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Young looking for an opening. Rockets with a rebound. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
Yeah, sweeping this club in the last season series was probably the highlight of an underwhelming year.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Both free throws good from Thompson. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Okongwu. Second shot opportunity. Deflected.
You can tell Smith really relishes being a force on defense. Blocks like that will help him anchor himself at that end of the floor.
Now here's Johnson. And in the game with Oklahoma City, he did not play well.
Sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here, hanging up there like that.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Thompson. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Both free throws good from Thompson. 15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green against Young. Launches it from deep. That one is off.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me, not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
At small forward and power forward, it's Brooks and Smith. Thompson and Green are the backcourt set, and it's Şengün in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
And the Hawks with possession here. After the basket by Houston. Young goes in. Oh, it's blocked by Green. And here we go, the Rockets in transition. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, similarities in the games of Alperen Şengün and Nikola Jokic. A couple years back, Jokic suggested that Houston run their offense more through him, and they have. Jokic said that's going to benefit the whole organization. He wants to pass and play for the team. They'll move when the ball is in his hands. Brian?
Well, Jokic would know. Thanks, Allie.
And when you talk about guys who are built for the modern game, add Smith's name to that list.
And he can't make it 3 for 3. And the third pick in 2022. Jabari Smith Jr., he struggled at times in his rookie season. But Clark, he's making some major strides now.
You know, B.A., you've heard me and others say this, but every player runs their own race. Everybody's development journey is their own, to own and to run. Sometimes it just takes a little while longer for guys to adjust at this level. But I tell you one thing about that young man, the progress he made lets you know he's got what it takes to one day be an all-star in this league. Green finds ways to get it done inside. Really intelligent as a scorer.
Okongwu, a screen on Green. Young against Green. Fearless from Young inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Thompson passes to Green. Tipped away. Young with it. Green picks him up. Okongwu, high post. Şengün with a steal. Now Young with a steal. To the inside. Poke loose. Up top, Johnson. Pass to Hunter. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
They're often shooting from way beyond the arc. Young easily pops in the short-range three.
Şengün in the post. Okongwu on him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Here's Green. No doubt, Jalen Green.
Yeah, the turnover sparking the break. Smith, a relentless defender with a disruptive wingspan.
Green against Young. A minute 31 left in the first half. The Rockets trail. Here's Green. Second chance effort. Out to Thompson. Şengün, a screen on Young. Thompson, 5 to shoot. And there's Şengün. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Şengün's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's Young. 9 points in the game. There's 53 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Hunter. Up and over Brooks. Hunter can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
And Brooks has no problem wearing the black hat. He takes pride in being the villain. He's an old school player in that regard, very much so.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Green. Young the pass to Johnson. And again, unable to change momentum here. Pass to Green. Brooks a screen on Johnson. On the attack, Green. Great drive by Green. That's his game.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
And so it's Jalen Green making highlights for Houston. 8 points in the quarter. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, the Pacers will square off against the Magic in Orlando. Tip-off will be 7 o'clock Eastern.
This is a game everyone had.
And returning our attention to this game, an impressive first half for the Houston Rockets.
I know my partner here.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
On the court for the Hawks, they've got Larry Nance. He's out there with Clint Capella. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with Risache. And it's Matthews in at the shooting guard position. Here's Matthews. Whitmore defending. To the paint. And the slam dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
Eason can't get it to go.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Green. Outside Bogdanovich. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
VanVleet on the wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Adams. Banked it in off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 4.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Rizachet. Out left to the wing. Outside Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get one up here. And that one drops. Nance has got his first basket.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Here's Whitmore. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
Outside Bogdanovich. Capella screen on VanVleet. Bogdanovich passes to Matthews. Now Capella. Adams covering. And it's Capella with the jam.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella. And he's got a lot of them.
Green, a screen. Whitmore goes in. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Here's Matthews. He's scoreless. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nance can't get it to go. Up top, Whitmore. Pass to Adams. Lays it up and banks it in. Adams has got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Now here's Easton. Fires from deep. Up again. Capella with a rebound. Hawks trail by 4. 3 on 3. Oh, deflected. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Bogdanovich into the lane. Right wing. They set the pick. Here's Matthews. Jacks up a 3. Sinks it from distance.
Boy, here in the second half, strong offense. Foundations on really good ball movement and taking quality shots. Good, clean looks.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. The shot comes out. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Rockets on top. They're up by 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Fred Van Vliet out there with Amin Thompson. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Houston. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, you're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another. Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Well, we're seeing validation as to why Green went 2nd overall in the draft. He's got a unique ability to score the ball.
Pass to Hunter to tie it up. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brooks. He can't hit that time. Johnson with the defensive effort. Hawks trail by 3. Here's Daniels. Green covering. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Young, the pass to Daniels. Good on the shot.
And when it comes to assists, Young is on another level. He's got such a gift for feeding his guys.
Green against Young. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Tries the spin move. To the middle. Here's Johnson to take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Smith's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Thompson. He's covered closely. Outside for Green. Green going at the D, and it's hammered home by Green.
Wow, Green looks almost unstoppable out there, crashing through the defense and getting into his shot.
Here's Daniels. Johnson a screen on Thompson. Daniels passes to Johnson. Outside Young. Clock at 6. There's the screen by Johnson to tie it up. Young can't hit. Houston leading by 3. On the wing, Green guarded by Young. Green, the pass to Smith. And here's Şengün. Back to Green. Picked by Smith. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Outside Young. Johnson passes to Young. Johnson a screen on Green. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Şengün. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Young to take the lead. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Green. Nice execution inside from Green.
It's as though Green always has more left in his tank. He digs deep and finds the bucket.
Here's Young. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
A minute 15 left in the fourth quarter. Takes the three. Here's Daniels. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. And it's Green missing.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Hunter passes to Johnson. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Not an easy rebound at all. But when you win that kind of battle, it gets your blood pumping. Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Here's Young. Money. And that one brings them within 1.
And this is why Young is a go-to guy. He can get it done even under the toughest circumstances. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
On the attack, Green. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green. Atlanta with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Outside Young to the inside. Hunter. Money.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Obviously not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Here's Green. And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the...
All right, Allie, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you.
They'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the San Antonio Spurs. And then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Dallas Mavericks.
And that game against the Warriors, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. So RJ, the Rockets last year, they were exactly at 500. 41 up and 41 down.
Still, they missed the play-in by 5 games. In the East, they easily are in. That just tells you how difficult a rebuild in the Western Conference is. And Houston is up against it.
Now Green, after the missed 3 from Malik Monk. Green passes to Şengün. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And it's Sacramento's ball. DeRozan in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
One of the underappreciated guys in this league. DeRozan just goes out, puts up big numbers, and he doesn't really get the shine that I think he truly deserves.
And it's Green with the jam.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Smith. Fox with the steal. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
In the open, few better than Fox. A great finisher with tremendous speed.
Smith the pass to Şengün. Now here's Brooks. And that one is hammered home.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Outside, Fox. Monk outside. Good on the three-point shot.
Confident stroke from Monk outside the arc.
The Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Thompson with it. Sabonis defending. The shot by Thompson, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
To the middle, here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
That is explosive athleticism by DeRozan. His dunks, oh man, that will make a rim shake.
Richard, you talk about the fastest players in the league. De'Aaron Fox is in the running. And I say that literally.
Kevin, he is at his best when he is attacking the lane. He's a lefty that is a tremendous finisher. And his floater, arguably, might be the best in the game.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
The kick out to Sabonis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. It's a 5-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
And in their season series against this squad last year, very lopsided in their favor.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on the same page. Not that far off. Kevin, they sure look like they're building in the right direction.
David, they are, and some good vets have helped as well. And we thank you for that report. And here's Smith, following the three-pointer by DeMar DeRozan.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The drive by Monk, and he lays it straight in. Monk's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
On defense, the Kings, 10-point lead. And he drives in, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Fox. Pass to Murray. Back to Fox. To the inside. Murray, no good. Outside, Green. 1 second left, and Green slams it in.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for the King. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. DeRozan and Murray slot in at the small and power forward. Fox is at the point. Monk out on the wing. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. Here's Fox. The Rockets making the shot. Left side, Sabonis. Out to DeRozan. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for about a week.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And it's the Kings with the ball. The Rockets making the shot. Monk, the pass to Sabonis. Back them up. Right wing, 6 to shoot. Sabonis sets the pick for Fox. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Thompson finds Green. No good from outside. Sacramento leading by 4. You know, the movie you see from this Sacramento offense, Richard, very difficult to slow down.
They know how to utilize a big at the elbow extremely well. A lot of staggered screens leading to a split action. The team attacks in so many ways in a single possession.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fox against Green. Murray, the pass to Monk. Murray, a screen on Thompson. Monk against Thompson. Right side, Sabonis. Over Thompson. That one wide left. Rockets trail by 4. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Sacramento's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Here's Fox. And he gets the bucket. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Şengün kicks to Thompson. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Now, here's Fox. 8 points for him. And it's Fox with the jam.
Look at Fox get up. Okay, I see you flexing on him.
The Kings come into this one following a loss to the Lakers. And you know, De'Aaron Fox, he has become, RJ, I think, almost impossible to defend.
Yeah, he's always had great speed, so defenders would sag off of him. But now that he has that step-back 3, so you have to play up, and that's what he wants you to do.
And Fox gets it to go.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And That's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5. Here's Brooks. He gets it in there. Brooks has got his second basket of the night.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Smith. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Fox. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jalen Green.
You gotta love how scrappy De'Aaron Fox is. No matter what kind of challenges he faces in a game, he's never giving less than his all.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
And it's Fox with the jam.
A monster night for Fox. You can call him a point guard. I call him a scoring guard because that's what De'Aaron brings.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Thompson. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both. Kings leading now by 4. Outside, Fox. On the wing, Monk. Here's DeRozan. Off on the layup.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Kings ahead. They lead by 4. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Toyota Center.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great. Taking a peek now at... And that is it for halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
They've got Tari Eason. Van Vliet out there with Whitmore. And then there's Steven Adams, and it's Green in at the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Eason passes to Van Vliet. Traps in the tray. Van Vliet's got himself on the board with 3 there. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screen. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screening. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Pulls up from the corner, and again, the Rockets good for 2.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Ellis surveying the D. Pass to McDermott. The tray. It's hauled in by Adams.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Green lays it up off the glass. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And stolen by Eason. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. And a wide open look for Whitmore. Misses the chippy right there. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. For Sacramento, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
You have to appreciate Kevin Huerter's mindset on the floor. He always ready to put up a shot or help his team wherever he can.
Ellis goes in, and there it is for him. Ellis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Adams down low. Laying on him. Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Ellis kicks to Len. Back to Ellis. That shot misses. Adams, some nice D. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Huerter with it. McDermott, no one around him. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Oh, man. When Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And they recover it. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now here the 2K leaderboard with last season's top rebounding teams. The Rockets 4th.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game and one that they didn't ignore.
And here are the Rockets. They're on a 13-5 run here. Van Vliet against Ellis. Adams down low. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense.
And the 2nd free throw, good. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Ellis outside. Lets it go with the 3. Eason grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Len with the block. And he gets it back. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Whitmore. Adams has got the lead up to 5 now for the Rockets. Here's Ellis. Shoots over Van Vliet. And good from Ellis with a sweet move. Ellis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Eason against Wiles. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Adams sets the pick for Van Vliet. Shot clock at 6. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Smith checked in for Tari Eason. Dylan Brooks comes in for Jeff Green. Jalen Green's checked in for Whitmore. And Amen Thompson subbed in for Fred Van Vliet. And a change for the Kings. Robinson's checked in for Len.
Oh, there is no doubt when Huerter pulls up from beyond the arc. 0.
Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Şengün's checked in for Houston.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the 2nd half.
Murray sets a screen for Fox. Pass to Monk. For the lead. Brooks grabs the board. Outside, Green. 3-pointer. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got 9.
Guys, it's ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to.
And that does it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the 4th quarter. Rockets lead by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Sacramento. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the 1 spot. Here's Thompson. Good. And it's Şengün picking up the assist. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
Thompson passes to Smith. No good on the triple. The Kings trail by 4. Monk for 3. Thompson with the rebound. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Brooks. There's the triple. It's the 3-point bomb.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
3-pointer, Fox. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
Looks like Fox was itching to answer back with that 3. He is a capable shooter when he's in attack mode.
Thompson, a screen on Fox. Green with the ball. Now guarded by DeRozan. Murray against Smith. Pass to Brooks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Sabonis sets the big for Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Brooks outside. Şengün with a screen on Monk. The trial by Brooks.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Fox with it. Now defended by Şengün.
That is a huge shot by the lefty, and Fox is proving that he can be the go-to guy when his team needs a bucket.
Green against Fox. And Green slams it in.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And accepting his role as a leader. Fox wants to come through for his guys in the big moments.
Green kicks to Smith. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter. And Şengün with the basket on the assist by Smith. Şengün's got his first 2 points.
That is where Şengün is best, around the hoop with great touch.
Fox dishes to DeRozan. Back to Fox. That 3 off the mark.
Questionable shot selection in that 3. Not really helping as they try and narrow the deficit.
Here's Şengün. Nice move. And Şengün throws it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Green against Fox. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Houston.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jabari Smith.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
But no one around him. They get it back. We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Fox. Yep, that one goes in there. 30 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Not just a scorer. Monk is also a quality facilitator for this team.
Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The wide open look here for Fox. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. The drive by Green. Şengün with a wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really.
Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason, and it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now let's take a look at the Kings' opening lineup. Perimeter is filled up by Monk and DeRozan. The duo inside, it's Murray and Sabonis. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. Here's Daniels. Here's Okongwu. Goes back up. Here's Hunter. Pass to Daniels. Let's go with a three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. First chance of the season for them to go up against Atlanta.
Yeah, they came up short both times against this team last season.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
Keegan Murray came up during our conversation, and he remarked, Murray is just a classic wing. He has length, he can shoot it, he defends well. I really like his game, and I told our team to pay extra attention to him on both ends. High praise for Murray.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Young. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
And Brent, when Trae Young is on the floor, his teams put up ridiculous offensive numbers. What makes Trae a difference maker?
Well, I think Trae's relentlessness as an offensive player is hard to defend. I mean, he is so quick with the basketball. He gets into the teeth of the defense and causes so many problems, B.A. He sometimes has those stretches where he becomes an offense unto himself.
Here's Fox, following the score by Atlanta. And a nice finish on the layup. Fox has got his second basket.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Outside Young. Inside. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Fox outside. Sabonis with a screen on Young. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
One thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Fox against Young. Okongwu, a screen on Fox. Young, the pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Great D that time from Murray.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Daniels. Over Monk. Daniels misses. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And it's Monk missing. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head, and they're not happy with the call here. Coaches.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
The confidence that Fox has shown in his shot has skyrocketed the last few years, Brent.
Yeah, the combination, BA, sometimes of you working on your three to gain confidence, but the coaching staff also telling you, go ahead and shoot that shot. I think those things have played out for De'Aaron Fox. Look, he can be streaky, but the fact that he's willing to take it is elevating his play.
Now here's Young. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Johnson. Three-pointer. Young misses.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Monk for three. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Monk's got 5 points.
Well, if you allow Monk to get good looks, especially from distance, he's going to make you pay.
Now Young. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Fox. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Sacramento leading by 5. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
Play control. We have De'Aaron Fox cleared for takeoff.
Young from long range. The rebound by Murray. Fox outside. DeRozan passes to Fox. And so it's the Sacramento Kings closing out the quarter with a 7-point. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. A lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spot. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Just Fox being impossible to contain right there on the drive.
Well, Brent, when it comes to the Hawks, they've struggled to find consistency on the defensive end.
No, BA, that's not true. They've been consistently bad on the defensive end. I mean, they've been bottom 10 in defense 6 of the last 7 years. The only exception was the year that they made it to the conference finals. So that's just not going to cut it. You got to play both ends.
And Sacramento has possession. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. 6 to shoot. Sabonis with a screen on Young. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Shot's good by Sabonis.
There's some stretch 4 ability shown off there by Sabonis.
Hawks trail by 7. Young looking around. Johnson a screen on Fox. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. And looking at Trae Young, Brent, his teams always finish in the top 10 in offensive rating.
Yeah, for Trae, those teams he's played on have normally been in the top 5, along with playing at a top 10 pace. So when he has the ball in his hands and he's coming at you, very difficult to stop. Young's so talented, you're basically guaranteed to have a good offensive team.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie.
Yeah, and that was a big-time flush. I love whenever Murray takes flight like this.
Hunter on the wing. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hunter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And here's Sabonis outside. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Daniels. Hunter the screen. It's Daniels with a drive. It doesn't go for him. Sabonis with some nice D. Sacramento leading by 7. It's Monk on the wing. Hits the three-pointer. Monk's got 8.
A guy with complete faith in those mechanics. Monk downs the catch and shoot.
Picked up by Okongwu. Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. Inside, it's Trae Young. Grant, there's such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Now here's Young. He's got 10. Here's Okongwu. The kick out to Young. Okongwu, a screen on Monk. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 8 points in the quarter. Sacramento has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And Fox, here we go.
Tough matchup here, and Fox has it going right now. The lefty getting some room and making it happen.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. 52 seconds left in the first half of this one. Fox against Young. Johnson a screen on Fox. Young finds Okongwu. From downtown. Young missing again. Sacramento leading by 8. Fox for 3. De'Aaron Fox taking it right to the rim.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Young attacking. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Fox, the pass to Monk. Back to Fox. Pass to Monk. Got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Look here now at Sacramento. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season on the road.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Kings.
They're moving.
Appreciate you joining us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We've got Clint Capella, Rizachet out there with Larry Nance. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovic, and it's Matthews in a shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Hawks trail by 9. And now the Hawks on the break. Here's Capella. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Clint Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, in a year with no consensus #1 overall pick, Zachary Ricochet out of France, maybe not a surefire star, but certainly a player with a lot of talent, a 3-and-D prospect with the prototype length and size. The Hawks saw him as a plug-and-play addition to their roster. He should be making an instant impact, guys.
Absolutely. All right, Chomps, thank you. Good stuff. Now here's Bogdanovich. Drains the triple.
How about that touch, Bogdanovich? That time from way out.
Sacramento leading by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to McDermott. Here's Ellis. Guarded by Capella. 5 on the clock. The 3-ball. The rebound by Atlanta.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third-quarter drought.
Here's Bogdanovich. Can't cash it in from close range. The Kings have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Capella. Here's Matthews. Back to Capella. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Capella's got his second basket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Herder. McDermott outside. Here's Ellis. Defended by Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Ellis has got his first points of the game. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. Trailing by 5. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. That'll be the second and last game of a quick homestand. Now here's Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Pass to Capella. Oh, a denial.
Well, putting the wingspan to great use. Len throws that one away.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Kings have held tough, but it seems like the West has gotten tougher, Greg.
Well, what's the saying? If you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And the Kings have to find that next level.
And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Greg.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
No good on the second free throw. And Brent, the Kings have the pieces to compete and finally creating some stability.
Yeah, after that 16-year playoff absence, just being a factor in the West has Sacramento and their fans really, really exciting. Again, the pieces are there. Will they push it this year to get back in the mix?
And you look at the history of the Hawks, Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Ricochet, no good. For Sacramento, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Herder gets the bucket.
You got to guard Herder on the perimeter at all times, or that's going to happen.
Hawks trail by 3. Here's Matthews. Still no points. Yep, that one goes.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Ellis driving in, and that one is hammered home.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Bogdanovich And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, Brent, this is the 8th season for Bogdan Bogdanovic. He's as steady as a metronome, man.
The thing, BA, I don't think guys appreciate him as much as they should in that off-guard position. He is gritty and competitive. He can shoot the ball. He's willing to take big shots. And I love the pace and competitiveness he plays with.
Jones, he's checked in for the Kings. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And that's good as he hits both shots. The Hawks trailing. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low. And it's Capella with the jam.
Well, take your choice. You can either foul him or watch him dunk. Well, actually, in this case, you could get both.
Jones' shot is good. Outside Bogdanovic. 4-3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Well, they didn't really have a choice at the position that they were. They had to fight hard. They've gotten that. They've outworked the other.
And so after 3 quarters of play, some great offensive output in this one. It's all tied up. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The 4th quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th quarter. DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Fox and Monk make up the backcourt. And it's Sabonis in at the center position. Pass to Monk.
Oh, man.
Oh! And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
So selfless with the ball. Fox putting the team before himself.
Young against Fox. Outside Hunter. And there's a 3-second violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan dribble drive. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And when he's got momentum on his way to the basket, DeRozan is going to finish hard. No reason to take any chances there.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. And here's Young. He's covered by Fox. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
And coming down the stretch, you just can't afford that type of defensive breakdown.
Breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Fox against Young. Picked up by Okongwu. Young with the bucket.
Trey's so dynamic in the pick and roll. He runs that set as well as anyone in the league.
Fox outside. Outside Monk. Back to Fox. Oh! Fox gets up and throws it down.
Lee continuing to expand his offensive game. Fox, a potent scorer, and will fill it up in a hurry.
Young inside. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Daniels. Fox against Young. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. On the wing, Daniels. Monk covers. Daniels passes to Hunter. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Hunter's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, Hunter stepping up, and we saw this during his time at Virginia. Wow.
Team fight.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Picked by Sabonis. Here's Fox. And Fox powers it home.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up big time.
Hawks trail by 4. Outside Young. Johnson a screen on Fox. Young with it. Checked by Murray. Look at Young on the offensive.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 1:36 left in the game. It's stolen by Okongwu. Pass to Hunter to tie it up. On the take. Can't hit from in close. And Sacramento shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Fox outside. Back to Murray. Out to Fox. Clock at 6. The rebound by Atlanta.
I saw a green light there. But he's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, BA. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Outside Young. The Hawks need to get one up here. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And Sacramento has possession. They've led by as many as 11. Now here's Fox. He's closely guarded. Sabonis, the pass to DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Johnson. Back to Sabonis. Beyond the arc. Outside Monk. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Second chance shot. He connects!
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. 12 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Fox for 3. Misses the shot. So a close game sees Sacramento taking this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena,
And Shams. Houston loaded with young talent, and after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, they have a lot of them. They're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent. They've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build up.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that jump. A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Running the wings, they'll go at Green and Brooks. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the one spot. Right on the bucket.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
Young pass to Hunter. Daniels with it. Six to shoot. And he makes good on the layup. And Shams, nothing gets a workout like your phone. We're here, we're talking NBA, we're watching this game. We got this great group here courtside. You've got two phones working, and I'm sure there's a third hidden in your bag. Can you estimate how many texts do you send and receive a day? Is there even a number we can put with that?
Kevin, how many texts do you get a day related to NBA info? You're coming at me. You know the job is, it's hundreds of messages flooding my phone on a daily basis. And the screen time usually in busy seasons tends to be closer to 18 to 20 hours. But this is what we sign up for. This is what we love to inform the audience.
Oh, and I know you love every second of it.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Young outside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's Thompson. Off target at the rim.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Okongwu against Brooks. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them, thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
So it's the Hawks now. The Rockets making the shot. Crafty move. And Okongwu slams it in.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Offensive rebound. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. And Thompson kicks to Green. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. That one drops for him.
Man, that floater is a skill that Green continues to hone in on.
Young outside. Inside. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Thompson outside. The rebound by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 3. There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Young from outside. It's rebounded by Houston. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Johnson. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. Atlanta shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls for Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. 1 shot.
And so it's Atlanta with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
And so in the game for the Rockets, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. And it's Thompson in at the point. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, when you look at Trae Young's career numbers, he's got one of the highest assist averages ever.
Out to Brooks. Fires from deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And Hunter, here we go. And it's Hunter with the jam.
From right in close, DeAndre Hunter.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the floor.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Smith sets the pick for Brooks. Smith right side. And it's Houston with another.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Johnson with a screen on Green. Young pass to Daniels. To the paint. Here's Okongwu. And he uses the glass on the layup. Okongwu's now got 14 points.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
Look, he's a lengthy wing who can defend multiple positions and space the floor. Hunter has a lot of value in this league.
Three-pointer, Daniels, good on the triple. Daniels has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want, but there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes the free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively, allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree.
That's a nice setup by Young. He reads the floor so well. Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
1:46 left in the second quarter. Daniels passes to Hunter. Back to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock. Okongwu with a screen on Thompson. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Shams stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't need a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. 1:15 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Okongwu. Johnson outside. Young in the corner. 4 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. 9 points for Trae Young.
Yeah, you love to see that. Really solid stuff from Young in close.
Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Young outside. Okongwu with a screen on Green. Young pass to Okongwu. Back to Young for the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Şengün with the screen for Green. That one goes. Counted. Green's got 8 points.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Young taking his time here. And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
It's been all about Okongwu for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? And now let's take a glimpse. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Reza Shea is out there with Nance. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Matthews in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Here's Whitmore. Nailed from three-point land. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
To the middle, here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Van Vliet against Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel. They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Greg, what's the key thing Fred Van Vliet brings to this offense?
I feel like he's really a centering presence, Kevin. The guys can look to him to call the play, to give them their orders, and trust that he's setting them up for success. Oh, man, when Cam Whitmore throws it down, you feel bad for the rim.
Here's Rizachet, covered by Van Vliet. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Bogdanovich looking around. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Van Vliet. And it's Rizachet missing. And so Green will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 6-point game in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Rizachet sets the screen for Bogdanovich. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Rockets making a change here. Shepard's checked in. To the inside. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Yeah, if you give Rizachet a chance at the rim, he's going to make you pay.
Goes back up. Here's Eason. Count that bucket. Eason's got his first points in this one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen.
Some of the more difficult calls to make. Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A new lineup here for Houston. The free throw drops for Rizachet.
Looking like your classic wing. Zachary Rizachet is 6'8", long, and can hit threes. A real modern swingman.
The Hawks leading by 7. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And, you know, few guys play their role better than Bogdanovich. And by that, I mean he's often exceeding expectations and giving his squad more than they asked for.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Jalen Johnson comes in for Nance. Hunter's checked in for Rizachet. And Daniels subbed in for Matthews. Green kicks to Smith. Pass to Thompson. He's looking for Hunter and finds him. And here we go. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Tries again. Okongwu gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
Well, yeah, you can see how much energy he's playing with. He's on a roll, and he's not about to let it in.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Outside, Bogdanovich. Going inside. Okongwu finds Johnson. Okongwu with a screen on Smith. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Johnson. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks. And Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got 5 points so far.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
And so it's Atlanta ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're playing a... And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard. Put the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So on the floor for Houston. The forwards for him will be Brooks and Smith. Thompson and Green are the guard pair. And it's Adams in at the 5. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Johnson surveying the floor. Misses the 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's Daniels. Brooks covering. Okongwu with a screen on Brooks. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu. Okongwu's now got 24 points. Smith with it. Okongwu covering. And the call will be against Jabari Smith. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Houston. On defense, Houston. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. It's Young on the wing, guarded by Green. Here's Johnson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And the Hawks lead by 17.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Attacking relentlessly. Always fun to see a young player like Smith just go off.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta leading by 14. And there's the drive.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Smith with a screen on Okongwu. Şengün finds Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And Smith is just so impressive, especially when he's working in that screen and roll.
For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Daniels. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jalen Green.
Well, I like the activity of Daniels there.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down there.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
The Hawks leading by 16. Young inside. Brooks covering. Takes the 3. Young's shot is off. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from in the air and down hard. Woo!
Oh, stop.
And Young, here we go. Kicks it out to Johnson. 1:24 left in the game. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün. So, Greg, you played the point. In create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Hawks.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
That was a big advantage. The other team was defending with their hands instead of moving their feet, and they handed them a lot of easy points at the line.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Onyeka Okongwu.
Yeah, you know, he was a man on a mission in this one. The defense had absolutely no answers for him tonight.
Hunter kicks to Okongwu. Okongwu a screen. For 3, Hunter. It's rebounded by Şengün. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Brooks with the bucket.
Oh, selfless play right there from Green. He's all about getting it to the open man.
Pass to Daniels. Young from deep three-point range. Had the space there, but it's offline. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but much appreciated, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So, for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.